do it. You bastard's still working out. Nice. Send them on any wee job. Why is that one such a test, but that one isn't? So, I don't really see anything else I can do to up these lads, so... everything? Yep. The thing I've got most of is tactic. But even then I'm not drastically above it. And the thing I've got least of is fighting power, so I'm going to up fighting power and lower tactic. Just to try and balance out. So no, just... That's not what I want. That's not ideal. 80, 40, whatever. Yeah, that'll go. Do it! Right, anyway. I've got some agility. This isn't going to be a long stream. What do you mean you're unstable? Fuck you. Stream? What are you doing? Being a ball baggins. I am sorry for burping. That was rude. I just had pizza. It was good. Ouch. I just hiccuped. It was sore. Onward, sparkle pony. Can, in theory, go through this for quite a while, I believe. Sky's the limit. Damn it, please see you're in control of your dragon within. Unless, I must remind you to remain vigilant at all times. It takes but a moment of weakness for the eye to make you its thrall. Now forgive me this abrupt change of subject. We have urgent need of your lance. Some days ago, a horde of dragons began wreaking bloody havoc within Ashgardian territory. An elite regiment of dragoons has been dispatched to deal with this threat. Alas, fight bravely, they are sorely outnumbered, or struggling to gain the upper hand. Indeed, moments before you arrived, we received a request for reinforcements from a unit engaged in battle, north and west of Whitebrim. A fellow dragoon and I will go to their aid. We shall be grateful for your presence. Go on ahead. We shall follow on. Nope, up that way. Okay. Same map. Basically just want to see these two zones that are on my over the wall and onwards and upwards. They open up two leveling zones. I want to get them unlocked so that I can get fates out and about. Why are you still unstable? Could you settle up, please? I don't. Why is that doing so much? Normally never has to do that much. Figured the giblets, good sir. Sorry. Hopefully it won't be too choppy then. Mind right, the Lancer questlines are not bad. It's more just the character that you encounter on them that makes it a bit more hyper than the other ones, but by and far the best questline I've ever done, class-wise. The ninja is really close. I really like the ninja class line, but the best one has to be the... I'm in the wrong place. The best one has to be the Dark Knight. It's not even a competition, the Dark Knight's just cool. Music decided to stick around for a wee bit there. Really should have grabbed a drink before I started. I owe you my life. That beast would have torn me limb from limb. Headset, why are you doing this? Our lances are not needed, 'twould seem, such is the might of the Azure Dragoon. You have not pledged allegiance to Ishgard, yet you come to our aid nonetheless. For that we are grateful. Their deaths thus avenged, our comrades may go to their rest in peace. My lady, I shall attend to the fallen. It's an honour to see you again, my friend. Though it appears I am not remembered, I suspect the armourer is to blame. Permit me to introduce myself anew. I am Hostien, the Order of the Knights Dragoon, and I had the pleasure of assisting in your training. As we approached Sir Alberic, and I bore witness to the final moments of the battle, could not help but notice that, though you have been instructed in our ways, there was something distinct about the manner in which you fought. I believe I know the reason why. As an adventurer, you have done battle with foes the realm over. Through these many encounters, your techniques have evolved and produced a style that sets you apart from we who fight dragons exclusively. Such insight you must possess. If I may speak frankly, I wish to train under you. You accept me as your pupil. You see, a fearsome dragon has begun terrorising Curthus of late. Growly is its name, and I have been charged with leading a mission to slay it. Though I am second command in the order, I am not confident in my chances against the creature, such as its ferocity and cunning. If I'm to triumph over Growly, I must needs grow stronger, and I believe I can under your tutelage. What say you? You consent to training me? As we teach, so too do we learn. This I know from experience. I wholeheartedly urge you to accept Hostien as your pupil. You need not give an answer right this moment. Think on it, and let Sir Alberic know your decision. Till next we meet. And their armour's darker. Oh shit, they're actually just dead. I thought they were just knocked out. Well, that's a bit sad, isn't it? Don't be loud. It was loud. I really need to stop being lazy and actually put in details of what I'm doing on Twitch. Like, I've done a wee experiment recently on the YouTube side of things, and it was I'll do one video with just generic tags the way I would normally name them, put in details the minimum that I need to, and then another one with all the details, hashtags, and all the extra bits that would signify what it is I'm playing, and it works, man. It gets people to find you. It's very strange, but it works. Made your decision. You agree to teach her? Yes. I am grateful. I swear I will not disappoint you. With your guidance, I shall put an end to Growly's drain of power. I should like nothing more than to begin my training at once. Duty calls. For the time being, I shall endeavour to emulate the deadly lance work I witnessed you employing earlier. Oh, so yous were just watching me. Did they think of helping then, eh? Bastage. Hostien is among our very best in recent generations. If you are to train one of our caliber, you yourself must rise to new heights of mastery. Resume your own training, return hither when satisfied with your progress. Might not have the requirements for this. Yeah. More buffs. Greetings, Dermot. You look very much a teacher today. That as well, for Hostien is eager for her first lesson. Now, though you agreed to accept her as your pupil, I suspect you're not without reservation. You worry whether you'll be equal to the task. But worry not. You have every confidence that you will make a fine mentor. Were I to offer you advice, however, be to have patience. Hostine is a master of her art. It is all she's ever known. As such, it may prove a challenge for her to adapt. Unlike all of us, she is not without pride, and there will be times when tact is required. I must also mention that Hostine is zealous to a fault. I worry she will overexert herself in pursuit of strength. But I'm keeping you from your lesson. Hostine left word that she would be in the Western Highlands testing the lance against Dragonspawn. Seek her out near the pike. Can I even go there? No, I can't. Okay. That was quick. I have the quest though, that's the main thing. I had pizza crumbs on my table. Golden saucer. Hello, Mitra. Dermot, you visit me at a most opportune moment. I have tidings that you of all people should hear. After our last encounter, I presented our findings on the art of summoning to my fellow scholars. Suffice it to say, the response has been enthusiastic. In addition to the flood of offers to assist my research, I've also been promised a contribution of several rare Allagan tombstones. I imagine that any summoning knowledge hidden within those relics would prove of great benefit to us both. Shall we journey out to Mordona now? Pray a visit to Rambos? I'm not allowed to go there technically in the story, but sure. Oh, the bear's need. No, behave yourself, right? Behave yourself. Stupid. That one. Which way do we go? I love this music, man. This game is such good music. Hey, bro. Dermot, how do you fare, my friend? As ever, we at St. Clinus Finds remain firmly entrenched in our efforts to execute the secrets of the Allagan Empire. Members of Noah must be armed with knowledge if they are to truly pave the way to the future. I see you're here with the intrepid Mitra. Might I assume you have come to collect your promised tombstones? Aye, I'm most eager to sink my scholar's teeth into something new. Allow me to feed your fervour. We have uncovered a number of relics which, on cursory inspection, appear to contain detailed methodology for several similar incantations. Who better than you to decipher their mysteries? Leviathan, Ramu, Shiva. With every new primal that appears, the importance of a thorough study of summoning magics becomes ever more apparent. Speaking of those particular deities, Dermot, I'm given to understand that you had a hand in defeating every one of them. Your name features quite prominently in the reports received from the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And as you are present at each of their downfalls, it then follows that your aura was infused with the essences of these primals. Could it be possible that you now have the potential to call forth a new Eggy? By the 12, of course! The most trying of the requisite conditions has already been met. All it means to perform the summoning rituals at locations charged with the appropriate elemental energies. Master Ambrose, can you suggest any place with the etheric balance tips heavily towards water, lightning, or ice? Singing charged, adequate to serve your needs for lightning. It is alive with constant discharge of cracking energy. Second in charge is then. Let's perform the austerities of lightning and attempt to bring Rama Eggy into this world. Oh, what a big dog! Let us begin the austerities of lightning. Concentrate on your shifting etheric energies towards a desired element. Oh, fuck, I forgot I was wearing those big dorky sunglasses. I sense nothing. I do not understand. All of the conditions have been fulfilled. The summoning rituals never failed us before. What could we be missing? Little point in us remaining here for Rama Eggy will not answer your call. Should return to Rigadania. It's the glasses. It didn't want to be seen with something so unfashionable. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, wow. Hello, Dermot. I scoured my research notes for a hint as to why the summoning failed, but there were no revelations to be found. I'm forced to conclude that the cause must lie outside our current understanding of the art. Thus I shall begin studying the tombstones received from Rambros, and hope they contain some heretofore unknown wisdom. Mayhap these new egg require a different manner of catalyst? While I delve into this mystery, I suggest you continue practicing your art. We enter an uncharted realm of summoning. You must be prepared, body and spirit. That's probably going to be the same. I'll need to unlock one of the other areas to actually get it. Damn it! Since last we met, the artist's task of deciphering those tombstones has occupied my every waking moment. I have made significant progress, but because of the ritual's failure, it yet eludes me. I'm somewhat heartened, however, by my discovery of a number of new incantations. In fact, there is one spell I believe you could soon master with minimum obstruction. Hello. Pray forgive the interruption. You're the leaders of the research effort on summoning magics, yes? I'm Captain Dancing Wolf of the Immortal Flames. It is fortunate to find you together, as I have questions for you both. And what would the Immortal Flames want with us, Captain Wolf? Does the old military have some vested interest in the activities of summoners? Just one summoner in particular, madam. We seek a man by the name of Tristan. And you do know him. I've read reports that you've been in pursuit of our former soldier. Always like to have confirmation on our intelligence. Immortal Flames has his own reason for wanting Tristan found. You've any idea of his whereabouts? You must know. He's dead. I killed him. Tristan matched the summoning magic against yours and was ultimately consumed in fire. Are you certain he perished? Have you given you reason to suspect otherwise? I don't doubt the veracity of your tale, but there's been an incident. The merchant caravan was recently attacked by a man who, by the description given, closely resembles Tristan in appearance. Should we allow the crime of a former Immortal Flame to go unanswered, then the integrity of the entire organisation will be called into question. I will find him and see justice is served. We looked on as Tristan was engulfed in flames, not remained, not even a charred corpse. And we believe him utterly consumed. Could he have somehow survived that inferno? If he is alive, then we have unwittingly permitted the escape of a known pawn of the Paragons, Captain Wolf. You must allow us to accompany you on your investigation. Your combined expertise in the summoning arts is most welcome, Lady Mitra. The attack occurred on one of the roads at Camp Drybone. Join me at the settlement proper. We'll continue research for the witness. Well, that's that done then. I can't go to Drybone yet. Wait, no, I can actually. You might be able to do this one. And get some fancy abilities. Well, it's just energy siphoning, but that's a good one for AoE. It's just my AoE version of energy drain. Yellow. As we are now cooperating in this investigation, I see no reason not to trust you with some of its duties. Let's split up and find out what these merchants know. A guy died. Aye, what else? He's dead. Right. A friend of mine survived the assault. Said he even got a glimpse of the villain's twisted face. I'm certain he'd tell you more had he not left camp the moment his injuries were bound. How convenient. The attacker in the road, I hear a man who did it, was swathed in a robe that was black as midnight. One of Ifra's tempereds, I should think. If I sound like I've got a bit of a lisp, it's because I've got a massive, massive cut on the inside of my mouth. Now you mention it, they did just cart in the body of a merchant. Such things are hardly noteworthy around here, though. As such, I fail to take notes. Well, what good are ye? By the way, this... Ooh, not that person. This is he stole his sister. That's why she said Mitra when she was getting flattened. So, we have one merchant left alive to tell the tale. According to my inquiries, the intrepid trader will likely be en route to Highbridge. We may yet catch him on the road if we are swift. They say as they walk ever so slow in the wrong direction. I suppose flight is technically not a thing. There you go. Not only did I do my own, I helped someone else. I hear a Majel war cries. Are you unhurt, sir? Yes, thank you. Well, aside from the injuries sustained from a previous incident, I suppose, first the caravan and now this, must thou be so eager to usher me into his hall? It is concerning the assault in your caravan that we endeavoured to seek you out, sir. Is there aught you can tell us of the attacker? I should be glad to see him brought to justice, but didn't see his face in any great detail, concealed as it was in the depths of a black cowl. I got a glimpse of a lock of silvery hair. By his stature, I marked him of Huron stock. By his fiery servant, a hellspawn demon of the skies. Fiery servant. Eggy. Balls, balls, that's the one. Where do people find those things? The villain was in command of Ifrit Eggy, then. And we know the affinity Tristan has for the primal flame. All evidence points towards our man. Thank you for cooperation, sir. You've been great help to our investigation. And I think nothing of it. Consider it a poor recompense for my rescue at the hands of a gallant adventurer. Must report these developments to my superiors at the Hall of Flames. Pray join me in Old Da. I don't think I'm allowed there. There's more I would discuss with you. Dancing Wolf. You know of Tristan's older brother, Kaiden? Both were soldiers in service of the Mortal Flames. Both were soldiers under my command. Our unit was one of many deployed in the mission to destroy the Primal Ifrit. An operation that succeeded at a staggering cost. Those who were not incinerated were tempered, and Kaiden suffering the latter fate. As well you know, a primal's power is fueled by the faith of its thralls, and the greatest mercy we can grant such unfortunates is a swift journey to Thal's hallowed halls. Tristan volunteered to end the cursed existence of his own brother. He returned to Old Da with Kaiden's blood in his blade, and watched helpless as the guilt slowly strangled the life in his eyes. No words of comfort could reach him, and when at last he quit the flames, he was a husk of the man he once was. Never did imagine his grief-maddened mind would drive him to such desperate evils. Tristan was my soldier, and my responsibility to stop him. Thanks to your aid, we have mounting proof that he's still out there. When we are ready, we shall make our move. We're content to follow your lead, Miss Captain Wolf. And we should certainly be fully prepared for it to meet the Dark Summoner in battle. To that end, Dermot, I would teach you one of the incarnations I gleaned from the repositories of Valiant Wisdom. A spell of damage and magic employed in combat by the Summoners of Eld. It's called upon Captain Wolf once you've mastered its use, but not do to engage Tristan while stumbling over familiar magics. New spell. I do like Energy Siphon. It's just a handy ability. Right, what am I getting? 3? Sweet. Auspicious timing, David. There's been news, and none of it good. Our soldiers in central Thanalan have reported another attack. I looked over the notes of the initial investigation, and it would seem Tristan, or someone who looks very much like him, has struck again. I have one of my men contact Mitra with the details, but I suggest we head out to Nemea Wines and Nanawal Mines immediately and question one of the surviving victims. Hold on. Leave I get. Oh. Never mind, I know what it is. Yeah, good, bruh. What do you mean, more question? I spilled my tale to 3 different soldiers already. My work gets further and further behind every time I gotta stop and talk to you folk. Here's an idea, though. How about you scratch my back and I scratch yours? The big lad in a uniform there looks like he could lift some good-sized rocks. What about you, lass? You some sort of mage? Had some trouble with the local Spriggans swiping her fire silver, and you're just the woman to get it back. That stuff's as rare as chocobo teeth, you know. Just a moment, sir. We don't have time for these distractions. Now, but I don't got time to talk to you. I get those little... Not until there's a little give with your take. Just point me in a direction. I fear it means to be stubborn about this, Dermot. Please, your mother man, retrieve the precious ore from the Spriggans. Can do. I like Spriggans though. They're cute. Boom! Might as well use up the last of my agate. Would you summon the thing, please? Yo, that chocobo. Speaking of which, chocobo. All I've been doing is synced content, so I kind of forgot that a chocobo was something that I had. Well, anybody else got theirs? Find them Spriggans. What about my fire silver? Got the whole lot back, much appreciated. My apologies, my studies took rather longer than I... Captain Wolf, is everything alright? Everything's fine. Now let's hear your story, sir. I reckon you've earned it. Well, we was in the mine, loading the carts with our haul for the day. This bloke in black robes appears. Doesn't say a word. The bastard just snips his fingers and sets his pet demon to lighting my mates on fire. Hey, Friggy. Dermot, if you would be so kind. Oh no, that ain't good. I am on the wire. God damn it. Ah, shit. Why must I be so stupid? Tell you, man, this is a good fucking headset, and I'm going to be the one that breaks it. Shaboinka. Bloody hell's eye, that's the fiend I saw. As we feared then, this robe-clad man, do you have any idea why he attacked you? Alas, there's more than silver to be had in Nanawa. On a good day, we dig up our fair share of crystals as well. That seems to be what he was after. I'm not ashamed to say that I fled from the life once folks started going up in flames. When I went back to sort out the mess, the cart what had the crystals in it was empty. He took them all. Aye, every single one. And that's all I've got to say about that. Hope you catch the bastard. Crystals. There was a crate of crystals in the list of goods stolen from that caravan. Must have taken everything else to conceal his intent. Our quarry grows careless, or simply impatient. This time I re-examined certain other incidents that we do not think related to this case. Meet me at the Hall of Flames and we shall discuss the matter further. I can imagine only one reason why a man such as Tristan would seek to acquire a wealth of crystals. Let's not keep Captain Wolf waiting.
He wants to summon a primal.
'Cause that worked well before. Whoops. Asthma. Hello? I inspected our incident records, paying close attention to the cargo manifest that included crystals. We had attributed several recent raids to the Amalia, but their victims were, every one of them, burned to death. Not entirely impossible considering the lizard men's affinity for fire, but to find not a single arrow or spear wound. It is highly unlikely. Mayhap I should state aloud what we are all thinking. Judging by the sheer number of crystals involved, we must assume this villain intends to call forth a primal. After my encounter with Ifrit, I learned just how devastatingly powerful these entities can be, and I believe that summoners, with their ability to harness such power, hold the potential to achieve great things. But if Tristan truly is man enough to summon the primal, then that unthinkable act, and the bloody deeds he has performed in preparation for it, will cause people to question the motives of all who practice summoner's art. Excuse me a second. Sorry. My studies of the Tombstone revealed to me a tale of adulation. The summoners of Alleg were revered as heroes for their part in defeating the ancient primals. But reverence slowly turned to revulsion as practitioners, intoxicated by their own immense power, began wielding the art of summoning as a means to further their own selfish ambitions. That's not to say, of course, that all summoners chose to become tyrants. Amongst the common people, however, it did. It became a strongly held superstition that those who meddled with the powers of primals ultimately fell into the embrace of evil. The superstition blossomed into outright terror, and that is when the mage hunts began. By the end of the Third Astral Era, the last of the summoners had vanished from this stage of history. Should we allow Tristan to go through with his plans, we risk a repeat of that tragedy. A review of state of patrols and the crystal trade routes will catch him. Before I joined you at Nanowines, I was able to recover another incantation that may prove useful in the coming days. Wield its power wisely. Nah. Just gonna blow things up. Ruin 3! And now that spell doesn't change. Just need that one next. That's the good one. Greetings, Dermot. Hope you're prepared to take action. Ever since we increased our presence in the trade routes, our Black Robe villain has ceased his attacks. Now it's our turn to go on the offensive. With the blessings of my superiors, I've arranged for a lightly guarded shipment of crystals, with which we shall lure Tristan into an ambush. And I want you there when we spring the trap. If I sent word to Amitra, she'll meet us at Camp Blue Fog. Blue Fog. Let us put an end to this reign of terror. Mad, Bad, and Ebon Clad is the name of the quest. I kinda dig it. Dear Major, here. Good. Our crystal couriers have just left the camp. The plan is simple. Canfan will head towards a processing plant, but conveniently break in Axel before reaching the East Watchtower. We three will take up separate positions nearby and wait for Tristan to take the bait. I had the driver complaining long and loudly about the lack of suitable escort for his precious cargo, so we can be reasonably sure that an attack will come. Trish need no further explanations. Head to your assigned position. Best to keep out of sight. Trish. Okay, yes. Yes, how very out of sight. Hello, Mitra. Hello, Wolfie. It burns! It burns! Hello there. Talk to me, soldier. I live, Captain. He popped right out of thin air and took me by surprise. Same happened to me. Another man in dark robes stepped through some manner of portal and assailed me with spells. My position also came under attack, and underling, judging by the ease which I dispatched him. I've never before seen such teleportation magics. Those are Asian robes, my guys. It cannot be! You know this man, Captain Wolf? This is Caden, Tristan's brother, but how? He was tempered, slain. Now both siblings have disappointed me. I should exercise more care in choosing my pawns. And Asian, that voice. You're the one who taught Tristan the art of summoning. Have you come to inflict yet more misery upon the world? Tristan? Yes, that was the other's name. I'd hoped to groom him, grant him the knowledge of allied mages that he might unleash his wrath against the primals. Alas, he was all too easily vanquished. No matter, the Bringer of Light has proven more than adequate replacement for my failed Godslayer. With every primal you kill, Beastman's fervour grows hotter. We need one supply the tribes with crystals, and watch as they summon ever more terrible deities. When the confluence of chaos reaches its peak, the world shall be swallowed in darkness. Her master shall rise again. Ah, he's gone. And we should be gone as well. I shall see that my soldier is treated for wounds, and wait you in a hollow flame. And for this one, yeah. My next move should be Astral Flow. Ooh, I'm getting moves. I still need to beat the bastard though, which is the problem, but... Hello. I believe some reassessment is in order. We now know that the Black Robe Menace we thought to be Tristan was actually his brother Caden, a reanimated puppet under the control of an Asian. Both brothers were present at Ifrit's defeat, so Caden's aura too would have been stained with the Primal's essence, which, if I understand correctly, would explain his ability to command Yegi. But for that, Asian to raise the lad's corpse and press him into service as his pet summoner, we shall see that Blackguard suffer his cruel depravity. Aye, Paragon has many crimes for which he must answer. He must move with great caution. The power of these immortals is not to be underestimated. I'll return to Gridania and redouble my efforts to decipher the remaining tombstones. You can't face the Asian unprepared. Yeah, buddy! That's what I'm talking about. Ah, Dermot. If you've come for word on the Asian, I fear I've little progress to report. We did, however, hold a service for Caden. I assembled the soldiers from his old unit, and together we conveyed his remains to the priests of Thal. As for Thanalan trade routes, there's still the odd raid by bandits or beastmen, but not that involves men in black robes. I must confess, I'm at a loss of how we might track our foe. Have you spoken with Evitra? I believe she had new findings to share with you. How you doing, Beefy? You alright, man? bad at all. I've got this horrible blister at the back left of my mouth, so I've kind of got a bit of a lisp because it's sort of like swollen at that side of my cheek. It's really fucking annoying. Yeah, but there you are, we have much to discuss. I've been engrossed in my studies, you see, seeking every advantage for an inevitable clash with the Ascian. And as I struggled to unravel the ancient knowledge of the tombstones, I unlocked a good many mysteries, including the reason why you were unable to call forth Ramuh Egi. When you summon an avatar, you draw upon the body of reservoir ether to grant life and form to what is known as an arcane entity. That much we already knew. I had, however, overlooked the simple fact that our etheric reserves are finite. Thus, the magnitude of Egi that you're able to summon is limited by the extent of your own life force. Simply put, if the Egi is too powerful, then the summoning fails. But do not despair, the summoners of Alec devised a method by which one might circumvent this intrinsic limitation. Rather than an attempt to summon a separate physical manifestation of certain Egi, the most accomplished mages discover that far less ether was required to infuse themselves with the essence of the primal's power. A technique by which a summoner could achieve a heightened state was known as a trance. What say you, Dermot? Shall we see if you can master this method? It may even allow you to contend with a paragon. Not if the essence is an ordinary primal. Nay, my central sights are the most potent entity, the most fierce. I speak of the elder primal Bahamut. On the day of the calamity, the dragon vanished in an explosion so massive his ether was carried to the far corners of Eorzea. You, among many others, have already been touched by his essence. All that remains is to perform the meditative ritual in a place steeped in Bahamut's energies. You should be able to enter the trance of the Dreadworm. As for setting foot within the only suitable location, I believe Captain Wolf can assist us. Shall we pay him a visit? Are you ready for this? Sorry. Yeah. It's alright, but I've got... It's not what I thought I was buying. It's Miss Tilly's Belgian chocolate Scottish fudge. I was expecting fudge. It's tablet with a tiny bit of like chocolate powder through it. But it's still good tablet. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say no. I was expecting fudge, you know, the kind of soft, fudgy stuff, but it's still good. Mitra here is certainly not one to do things by half. She petitioned me to help to gain entry to the ether-soaked wasteland of Cardinal Flats. Flats are disputed territory, jointly administered by 3 members of the nations of the Eorzean Alliance. And attempting to earn full admittance to the area is a bureaucratic nightmare. As matters stand, I was only able to secure permission to visit the Immortal Flames airship landing. If we wish to enter the Flats proper, we will have to do so under the cover of night. Prepare yourself for a tense journey. Then make your way to landing here in Ul'dah. One of our elite flyers standing by. Yeah, creepy. What the fuck is that face? That's not a crew's face. What the hell? Here we are then. A flight to the front door of Flashbass as far as you're authorised to go. Stay on the landing or face the consequences. No. Suck my balls. Well, I guess it's a Cruz emo, but it's not Cruz's face. Oh yeah, that's cursed. So this is what became of Cardinal Flats. Never before have I sensed such tainted ether. It's not lingered long, Dermot. Turn your mind now to Bahamut's terrible majesty, and allow his power to seep into your very being. Nope. Nothing? You may need to deepen your meditations. You truly attempt to harness the might of Bahamut. The essence of the Elder Primer should tear your mortal frame asunder. What a bitch! Chaos risen in the presence of power. Chaos rises in the presence of power. But you, bringer of light, can be allowed to shine no brighter. Come, be doused in the endless waters of the 12th chalice. I'm gonna blow you up with my book. I guess it's not as impressive when you say it that way, but at the end of the day, that's the weapon of choice. Let's not abandon ritual. Use those residual energies to unlock a trance. Play with fire and banish in eternal flames. Icky. Delicious ether. Duh. You filled your mind with Bahamut's wings. Chicken nugget! Might you meditate a little faster? I'm sort of beating up a chicken nugget, do you mind? I haven't really got much. Ah, now I'm getting stunned. Really, that's just rude. This one. And another pocket of ether! Commanders are endless. Oops. Nope, there it is. Yeah, it's a good little carbuncle. Whoa! You settled in with your knockbacks, pal. Give me the dragon soup. Might of the dread one. Trance is yours, now sweep these lesser avatars. Okay. I still have to cast spells, so you need to give me some time, bro. Duty complete! did not anticipate this. You should not have been able to complete the meditation under such duress. I shall not underestimate you again. Our next meeting shall be your last bringer of light. We faced the Paragon and lived. It's thanks to you, Dermot. You and the towering might of Bahamut that you now command. Despite Ascian interference, we achieved what we came here for. I'm afraid this is not the place to celebrate. Let's return to the landing before dawn's light finds us in forbidden territory. Wait, technically this is at the top of a PvP battleground. It's actually one of my favourite PvP battlegrounds. Don't know, it's just really satisfying when everybody meets up in the middle and just starts exploding face. Where's the stone? I need a stone of teleporting. Never mind. Hee. Oh shit, where is it? Ah! Fuck, hold on, give me a minute, give me a minute, give me a minute, give me a minute. I just thought of something funny to do. It's right. Lauren, if you've got my number, phone me and I'll show you what I mean by like that ridiculous ass music that plays when I get a phone call. Because you should be able to hear it from my microphone if it's like right at my face. Hello? The fuck? Wait, now it's taking the piss out of me. Try again, try again. I think it knew I was looking at it because it didn't make any noise. So so that tune, I was sitting recording horror games and that started blasting at the back of my bedroom. I don't know why it didn't work for when Cameron just phoned. That was fucking weird. But if you said that, that's why I was giggling when you phoned earlier. We have a reason to rejoice, my friends. It would seem our clandestine adventure went unnoticed by my superiors, and, more importantly, we seized the upper hand in a battle against an Ascian. The trance did appear most effective against our immortal foe. For such a hurried night's work, managed to reap quite the harvest indeed. Fitting for the horror game that I was playing, because it's horror in quotations. It was the top of the Itch.io horror page. The horror tag, sorry. And I was like, oh, alright, okay. But it was literally just looked like 3 stretched out Gary's mod heads coming out of a toilet. And I was literally running around shooting toilet heads. That's the game. So that's why it was extra funny that it was like clown music started blasting in the back. "'Twas for the best, Captain Wolf. If we would truly defeat an Ascian, then we must be prepared to destroy him utterly, body and soul." That'll be fine. Oh, hiccuping. Don't
squidworm twants.
Yes, Queen. Trans gauge expanded. The last one's astral flow. Nice. Dermot is what I sent for you. Major should be here any moment. Wonderful. We're all here. Been pondering some metaphysical theories and would discuss my conclusions with the both of you. Ever since our battle in the flats, the memory of our adversary fleeing the field has been preying upon my mind. According to the Scions and their research, the Paragons are effectively immortal. They are said to be ethereal entities with no physical form of their own, instead possessing mortal hosts after mortal hosts in an endless procession down the ages. Once Dermot had acquired the Dreadworm trance, the haste within which the Ascian withdrew did not seem to me the action of a being who harbours no fear of death. Thus I propose a question. Could it be that the 12th Chalice and this Blask and his black-masked brethren are not as practised in the art of possession as their red-veiled masters? At the time of the battle, our bodies were the only available hosts nearby. Assuming that he also lacks his superior's faculty to flee to the space betwixt worlds, I suspect our foe's sudden cowardice stemmed from an inability to force his soul into our living vessels. That would explain much, including the reason why he chose the deceased Kaiden to serve as his puppets. Aye, I believe the theory is sound. Shall we put it to the test? If we're able to lure the 12th Chalice to a location devoid of potential hosts, we might succeed in destroying him for good. And what are we waiting for? We must begin devising a plan to draw the villain from hiding. Not so fast, Captain Wolf. Must first obtain a means by which we can ensure the Ascian's demise. A mighty coup de grace delivered before he has the chance to retreat. Dermot, there's a passage within the last tombstone that describes how the power of trance can be unleashed in a single, devastating blast. The technique itself, however, is not explained. According to my research, it can only be learned from a forbidden book found on the shelves of the Great Cabal Library.
No!
To reach the library will require a long and perilous journey over Abalathia's spine and into the wilds of the Draconian hinterlands. I believe we three are up to the task. Shall we be on our way then? Key to defeating the 12th Chalice will soon be within our grasp. Dang it! That means I've hit the full stop. Well, alright, I guess I better go then. Falcon's Nest is the cold area. Yeah, let's do that one. That's the more fun zone. Curthus! Wait, Beef, why were you dead? Beef? What? Everything that man does is sus. Right, who am I doing this as? Dwiggoon! Greetings, Mr. Steiner. Saddled a black chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands as per Lord Artorial's instruction. Will this be your first time riding a black chocobo, may I ask? If so, you're in for a treat. As I dare say you know, this particular breed can fly. Given the right conditions, they can carry you quite high too, even over Snowcloak. You needn't worry about directing the bird, of course. Like all porters, she's trained to carry you to the destination all by herself. So just relax and enjoy the view. Oh, be sure not to relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on reins at all times, if you please. What a bleak area, but the storyline is quite good. When I was grinding out one of my relics, though, I remember being sick a fucking sighty place.
To the frozen wastes of the Western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity. Beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken that the knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim. To the hamlet of Falcon's Nest, once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, she came.
There we go. Well, it looks quite different in view from the back of an airborne chocobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. To business. So Redwald is in charge here. He should be expecting us. Computer, what are you doing? Hold on, my computer's up to something. Let me make sure I've got all my tabs closed and shit. Stupid thing's not doing stuff it shouldn't be doing. Excuse me, sorry. It's been far, far too long, Lord Artorial. Who might your companion be? Pray forgive our lateness, Sir Redwald. Present you Dermot Dyna, Lord of House for Tom. Ah, yes, of course. Lord Drillmont spoke of you. I, Sir Redwald of House Durandare, do bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest. We are both eager to contribute to the settlement's restoration. How may we be of service? Before we speak of that, would I be correct in assuming that Mistress Dyna is unfamiliar with her recent history? With your permission, I shall recount the tale for her benefit. As you may know, Falcon's Nest was once a hamlet with a small garrison of knights and some few villagers, and then came the calamity. When it became clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order complete withdrawal. The settlement and the entirety of the Western Highlands were to be abandoned. Abandoned to the heretics. Lady Isart and her kind have walked these lands with impunity ever since. Aye, but no longer. The Holy See has commanded reclamation of the Western Highlands and the expulsion of heretical elements. Falcon's Nest is key to accomplishing these objectives, but, as you can see, rebuilding the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer will be greatly appreciated. As promised, we have House for Tomper at your disposal, Sir Redwald. You need but tell us where to begin. Just aim the large woman and let her go. Several craftsmen and servers of House of Mail are contributing to the restoration of Falcon's Nest. These men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortifications, but their progress has been hampered by a number of factors. Roth, their foreman, tells me he has need of a woman with your talents. Would you be kind to seek him out? You are fighting a losing battle, sir. I need to keep my camera at an angle because if I look straight on, you're too wee for me to see. Actually, oh fuck! It was all fun and games until you went full Tonbury at me. Where am I going? What am I doing? There. Yes, it was necessary to ride my mount like 2 steps to the left. Yes, I'm Rothel, mighty obey. At the promise help, glad to have you aboard. I have the honour of overseeing this fine mess you see before you. Sent me over one of them blackbirds, same as you, to build and mend and tell others how to build and mend, but fury take me this ice. It's bloody unnatural how fast it forms. That sneaky bitch behind me. It's icicles sprites, I tell you. Mark my words. There's pockets of them here and there, just waiting for me to turn my back so they can sneak out and do their dirty work. So I need you to search the hamlet and put an end to it. If you stand watch long enough, you're sure to find them. Poke not to the dragon. For the dragon pokes you. I can't fly. Immediately tried. He's dead. Wait. No more flying, might as well use the fast mount. It's only a little faster, but it's still faster. What you doing? What you doing? Just don't mind my bike poking through everything. There's a woman that looks like she's found her marks. Just the sort we need around here, the kind that'll hop to when she sees the task undone. Gimme. You're an ab hand at Warcraft, I can tell. Not that I've any skill at arms to speak of, mind, but it doesn't take an expert to recognise expertise. Be a waste to keep you to myself when there are others out what needs your help, same as me. So if you're keen on doing what you've done, if you keep on doing what you've done, I'd ask you to head north to the Pike. Bloody Hague statue out in the Wests, if you've ever been. The bloody huge statue out in the Wests, if you've never been. Here you squank. Stop squanking in public, mate. Mason, by the name of Theramont, is out there tending to the thing. Good man, Theramont, but I reckon he's taking on too much work for one. Maybe there's something you can do for him. Where's it going? There's no upward direction that is safe. Where's that suspicious bastard gone? If he's been a man bat, he has to be up somewhere. go shame him for squanking in public. Where the fuck did you go? I'm not good at hide and seek. Oh, slash boo doesn't exist. Stop your squinking! Man bats. That reminds me, before I do that, I'm going to do this. Oi, dumbass! There are too many, look out! Nah, it's fine. I'll be fine. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Our lessons have not even begun. You've already seen me on my knees. I'd been trying to match that lance work of yours I'd seen, but without success. It's how the dragons managed to overwhelm me. Had I but fallen back on my tried and trusted techniques, I would have made short work of the ilk. But what would I have learned then? Nay, what I know is no longer enough. The war exacts a heavy toll on us all, but none more so than we dragoons. If we are to survive, we must grow stronger. I must grow stronger. Dermot, will you demonstrate your techniques to me? I would study your movements up close. I suppose you have the right of it. There are no substitute for live foes. Come with me then. The sub will place to the west of the Black Iron Bridge. But my other quest right there. Ugh. She's so rude. Stop fiending, for I am the man bat, and I'm here to poke you in the eye. Hear me squank? Don't you stop with the squanking in public. It's rude. You can get arrested for that. You on this fucking bridge, actually. I didn't even think to check where you were. Oh, you were on that bloody statue, weren't you? Don't worry, I'll be back there eventually. Ah. Why is all the hermit arm gone prickly? Right, you got for me, you bastard. I want my battle litany. You fear the man bat. Everybody fears the man bat. The techniques you employ differ not from mine, yet you overcome the enemy with such ease. What is it that separates us so? What is it that you're doing that I am not? Did I hear you rightly? See no difference between our lance work, but in the course of considerous, you conceived a new technique. Ah! Just rub it in, you big fucking lanky bastard. A way to draw out comrade strength. Such an approach had never occurred to me. Small wonder, perhaps. Our dragoons are taught to be relentless in offense. In order to bring down dragons, we strive to jump higher and strike harder. But in my single-minded pursuit of what I believed to be perfection, it would seem I ended up fighting only with my lance. So focused was I upon delivering the next blow, I rendered myself blind to other possibilities. You've opened my eyes, Dermot. Found to transcend my limits. It is plain I must cast aside my preconceptions. But the hour grows late. I must needs return to the congregation. Would you care to accompany me? Be interested to see how your fellow dragoons live. Alrighty. No, I've got quest to do. Go fuck yourself, you big smelly dragoon. If I can get like up to 3.0 done just within a couple of streams, means I can do all the up to level 60 stuff. Obviously not doing it today because I didn't even plan on streaming this long. I just wanted to get some of the job quests that I never done the other night out of the way. Because I've got a whole list of these bad boys. Ooh, it's still DPS in need. I could go to my dad's somewhere. No, it's fine. Still, but behave yourself. Statue. Pew, pew. Hail, traveller, brings you out this way. Foreman Roth bid you assist me. Well, far be it from me to turn down a helping hand. Be tasked with the restoration of this sculpture. 5 years of neglect have not been kind, to say the least. Fortunately, I have just the thing for it. Rather, those deep eyes have it. If you could slay 3 of them and bring me their bristles, I would be in your debt. Nah, I'm just going to do my quest, beef. I will be doing some roulettes like after the stream. Just get some experience for the other jobs. I need to do my leveling roulette at the very least on the Dark Knight, so I've got that up. I'll probably go for an hour, half an hour, and then I'll come on and just do roulette, so I'll be on chats at that point if you're a bit bully badge into it as well. Sorry. There you are. Have you the bristles? Feel how coarse that is? That's why they're perfect for scrubbing the soot from the statue. Beautiful, isn't it? Spitting image of Haldrath, first of the Azure Dragoons and one of Ishgard's founding fathers. Symbol of everything the Dravanians despise, which is why they've taken to searing it with dragonfire every time they pass by. But no longer will we suffer the desecration of our nation's hero. Soon this statue will be as it once was, a proud, shining testament to the determination of Ishgard, and a message to the heretics that we have returned. Their work may be hard and the conditions harsh, but as a proud Ishgardian, I could ask no greater honour. Are you for Falcon's Nest? If so, I have a favour to ask. It's this night, Sir Isidore, stationed in the Anvil west of here. She always treated me with kindness and respect, more than I deserved, to be honest. End the road. While you were away, she came through in patrol, and I think she might have left a package behind. It's a bit of a detour, but would you mind returning it to her? My thanks to you, friend. Go to your next hub. These things freak me out. They're like sort of halfway between cute and freaky. They're just like a wee owl, but with like singular gigantic eyeball. It's not right, man. It's just not right. think if you want that armor in the copper, you need to get the augmented version of it. Which I can make the things to augment the armor. It's the darker version of this set. And then you need some things from an alchemist, and you trade in a Mordona, and then you can dye it the copper colour. So if you ever want it made, just let me know and I'll see what it costs. I'll just go and jam and do it. What's that? A package? Having the foggiest what you're talking about. Confounded. That full of a... What a waste. It was a gift adventure. Theramont labours day and night without regard to his own well-being. At the very least, he ought to try and eat better. Why not simply give it to him? By the Fury, have you no sense of decorum? Highborn knight cannot be seen favouring a low-born mason in such a manner. Nevertheless, I appreciate your concern, as well as your willingness to assist Theramont. May your journey back to Falconsness be safe and swift. Please give my regard to Sir Redbold. So you know you get the first version, that's not the item level like 110 or whatever it is, the item level 50 stuff. You get at level 45. It's that one, you'll need to get it, so you'll just need to go to the Calamity Salvager and I'll make up the items. Because of the level of the AR, it's literally just press 1 to make them high quality, press 2 to make them complete. Why did I raid back here? I could have just teleported. God damn it. So I'm not going to lie, I was kind of tempted to get it and get like a dyeable version for Dermot. Because you can't dye this, even though it's on dyeable gear. Because it's not the dyeable version of Glamour 2. Must applaud your initiative, Mr. Steiner. Oath tells me you have been quite busy. Alas, we have not the time to thank you properly. You have a task to which would commit them. All able-bodied men and women, you and Lord Artoriel included. Yeah, just want to give him a silver and shut up. Calm as ever, even you must surely sense the gravity of the situation. A veteran through and through, just as Lord Drillamont said. Good. We've lost contact with a Conan's party sent north to Riversmeet in search of the heretics' hideaway. Were they attacked? Whether they were attacked or met with some other misfortune, we know not, but regardless of the cause, we must act quickly, for this is a harsh, unforgiving land which can claim, and has claimed, the lives of many men. To ensure we find our missing knights as quickly as possible, I have assigned each party a different area to search. You and Lord Artoriel, not Lard Artoriel, will be working together. Seek him out when you're ready to depart, and good luck. I did not need to seek him out, he was right there. You could have just said, a wee bit louder, and he would have heard. Seems to be assigned near Camp Rivermeet, Mr. Steiner. Lest you're unaware, the camp was one of many our knights were forced to abandon when we withdrew from Curth's Western Highlands, one of the many sacrifices made in the wake of the calamity. It would not surprise me if our knights took shelter there. There is but one way to find out, though. Let us be off. Oh, excuse me for yawning. Would you jump over the thing, you bastard? Just thinking I could probably dye my Dragoon armor to be the same colour. Oops. This is the bike. I think that'd look pretty cool. I don't know, I can dye this? Oh yeah, I never looked at the colours. Oh no, I can dye it pink. I can literally dye it to match my gear. Oh! I can't believe I've done this. Well, that's just going to have to be it then. Right, you. Below is Camp Rosemead, or what remains of it. There's no way to descend the cliff safely from here. Should we fall, the base below would make short work of us. Come, I know a path to the road below, east of Blackarm Bridge. I've got some dye stashed, mate. Also need to trade in and do up this materia, see if I can get it sold as well. Oops. If the reconnaissance came this way, I see no sign of it. Still, it's possible that recent storms have obscured their trail. Or that they took an alternative route to Camp Riversmead. Until we investigate the camp itself, we cannot be certain. We must press on. I'll need to just stock up on the dyes that I normally use at one point. My usual go-to are Dalmid Red, Grape Purple, Gloom Purple, Forester Green. I always forget the name, is it like Aquamarine Blue or something? That and the good old Soot Black. There was absolutely no reason to use battle lightning there, that was stupid. Oh! Aha, there's still somebody that could get hit. I had sounds of a struggle. Thank the Fury, I thought no one would come. 3 heretics slain and 1 knight saved. Just like that, you certainly live up to your reputation, Mistress Dinah. What happened to her? What happened here, sir? Is there no one else? We were caught in a furious blizzard north of here, my lord. Not but white all round. Though we saw shapes moving towards us, running towards us with naked steel in their hands. I cut down a few of the bastards who came close, but the others were shouting and screaming. After a while I could only hear unfamiliar voices. Found my way to the camp, hoping to hide while the storm passed. But the heretics tracked you here. Aye. And where the heretics' hideaway lies somewhere to the north. Must move quickly before the snow buries all their traces. Buries the traces of their passing. For my brothers, we must... Big drive Newcastle in the morning. No worries, man, you take care, alright? Have a good, safe drive as well. Justice will be done, but first, let's see you to safety. Bananas. He has the right of it, Mr. Steiner. Whatever remains of the Heretics' trail will be gone before next snowfall. Can't very well leave our friend here. I'll see him to Falcon's Nest to gather reinforcements. In the meantime, would have you search the area north of the camp for signs of attack. Should you pick up the Heretics' trail, don't wait for me. Follow it back to their lair forthwith. Be sure to leave me some clear footprints. I realise my plan may place you in considerable danger, but I'll see an alternative. Rest assured, we'll not be far behind. Dermot, thank you. Just did donuts the whole way then. Try to continue north. Oops. Spineless heretic. Not yet, he's not. Give me time. Find the hiding place, easier said than done. Just the fact that I know what it is just helps. Easy wee baby bomb. Fuck off, grenade. I'm trying to rob somebody's house. There we go. Would you fucking please? Thank you. Hey, bud. How you doing?
Looking for me, I presume.
Not really.
The child who glimpsed the truth.
No, it cannot be.
She cameth unto me, as didst thou.
alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
He speaks true, warrior of light. Like you, I have been blessed with the Echo. The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them, but I had no time to ponder such things once the calamity came. The land turned against us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's Nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow. We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard. We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, there was an avalanche. And then I was alone. So I set forth for Dravania. I knew full well what might happen where I found, but I could not survive on my own. I was found, of course. And not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr. And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice, and saw the truth through his eyes. I was chosen to deliver this revelation to the people. To bring dragon and man together as they once were, and should ever be. It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control. Children taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered. Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now. Thou canst not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
I will make this right. I am neither a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored. We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
Spooky. Mr. Steiner, praise Saloni. You are alive. We came as swiftly as we could, but I see we are too late. It's not lurking in the cellar of this farmhouse. Tis a pity Lady Isart escaped. We must not let that detract from your accomplishment. We have them on the run. You've dealt our foes a telling blow this eve, my friend, and I shall see that your efforts are recognised. Establishing an outpost in so remote a location could not have been easy, tenacious devils. Native matters well in hand. Let's return to Falcon's Nest and share our discoveries with Sir Redwald. Come, if the dragon heretics mounds across ice and snow, I'd say you're due a few hours rest next to a warm fire. fly. I know I can't. Stop it, Brian. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, boss, how you going? So glad I am to see you both hale and healthy. What news? Good news, everyone. I mean to say, you hunted the Herrick's down on your own and slew them before reinforcements could arrive by the Fury. I believe we have made great strides towards purging these lands of the heretics, and I mean to say as much when delivering port to our father in the Holy See. As my Lord Artoriel, I keep calling him Lord. They had served to remind our superiors what houses Durin for Tom could achieve through continued cooperation. Indeed, trust you know, you and your knights are content to handle the rest. You most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Mr. Steiner have accomplished far more than I thought possible. Can't in good conscience impose upon you any longer. I return to Ishgard with my thanks. Have they got stuff at Heavensward as well? Because I remember this taking a lot longer. You must have cut down Heavensward as well, which I'm not complaining because Heavensward had a lot of your usual MMO bump. Go here, do 12 quests, go there, do another 12 quests. Well, do you know what? I was only going to go for about 2 hours, so before I even start the next section, I'm just going to call it here then. Cheers for watching, folks. I shall catch you later. Exito game and a stop stream. Bye.